The news summary. Good evening. Since this morning, many people, including some fishermen, have gathered under the Eden Island Bridge to catch as much fish as possible after a large number of fish was seen along the shore. The SBC filming crew got there at around 11 a.m. and saw people using hooks to catch the live fish. A few people we talked to said that they will be giving away the ones they have caught. This sudden surge in fish swimming close to the shores have recently been observed in many other places, including Perseverance in the last week. Air Seychelles is no longer under insolvency. It is the Minister for Transport, Anthony Dejac, who made this announcement today during a press conference. The minister said that the national airline is now financially stable. He also indicated that the renegotiation of the company's debt forms part of a financial rescue plan proposed by the two administrators who were appointed last year. All stakeholders concerned have approved the plan. Minister Dejac also announced that the rescue plan involves ring-fencing the ground handling services of air services through the acquisition and transfer of these assets to the government. Air Seychelles will, however, continue to offer this service and no job will be lost.
Part of the rescue plan by the administrators was also to look at a structural issue, that is ground handling. Ground handling is very important in that if it closes down or is affected, it cannot service the airlines coming to Seychelles, and this would affect negatively the airport. We wouldn't be able to receive tourists in the country. So this was identified by government and also the IMF, in which we were discussing issues about facility. So the ground handling has been tackled by the administrators, and the rescue plan has been accepted by the government of Seychelles, and this has been confirmed and approved by the Seychelles Supreme Court on the 7th of November. The board, as part of their duties within the rescue plan, have the mandate to make it operational. So they are stakeholders, and by resolution they accepted to see that the rescue plan is implemented by management. The debts are manageable. Air Seychelles is working extremely hard. It has gone through the appropriate restructuring in terms of human resources. It has restructured its debt, and much of its debt has been cancelled. And it's looking at new routes, it's looking at charters, and I believe that we have a wonderful and successful story with our national airline.
The Road Safety Advisory Committee says that due to the alarming rise in road accidents, including fatal ones, it will be increasing interactions with the general public, more precisely with the youth. This will be through a week full of activities as sensitization during this week dedicated to road safety. The chairman, Patrick André, also informed the press that it expects that as of early next year, the legal instruments to create the point system for drivers will be at the National Assembly's scrutiny. World Kindness Day was yesterday, the 13th of November. To celebrate the day, the Foundation of Kindness and Compassion organized an activity to speak to students from different schools. The students learned more on the importance of being kind and the effects it may have on others. The government has earmarked a sum of 1.4 billion rupees for capital projects in the 2023 budget, with a projection of 1.5 for 2024 and 1.9 billion for 2025. This means that for the next 3 years, the medium-term project budget for capital projects is approximately 5 billion rupees. The Ministry of Finance, National Planning and Trade, as well as the Seychelles Infrastructure Agency, presented more details on some components of the budget, and next year's capital projects was one of the components discussed. Capital projects are financed in three ways, namely local financing, loan from foreign institutions, and donations from institutions of foreign countries. The largest financial component of the capital projects for 2023 comes from local financing amounting to 756 million rupees. The Seychelles team who participated in the Swiss robotics competition is back in the country. Seychelles was ranked 32nd out of 162 participating countries. In 12 matches, the Seychelles won 8, drew 2, and lost 2 matches.
The Carbon Spider performed a last exercise before its retreat. Carbon Spider is the name that Team Seychelles gave to their robot, which they participated with in the Swiss robotics competition. Today, the team looks at the Carbon Spider with pride.
Looking at it, you did a lot of work, and then, it turned out well.
We spent so much time building this and testing it, seeing that if everything would work, and we were very happy to see it work well during the competition. Another robot to one up next year, to make it better next year.
With that awesome, I love the view of the Carbon from down below. It just really shows how much.
During 4 days last month, the Seychelles team took part in the competition with 2 goals: to collect the carbon balls and afterwards make the robot climb as high as possible.
Wow, secured so quickly.
The Seychelles team played 12 matches, of which they won 8 for a final ranking of 38 out of 162 countries. Overall, a good performance for the Seychelles despite the challenges the team faced.
The idea of trying to build a grappling hook, which failed horrendously, but I guess I'll remember that for a long time.
What I learned, I guess, was being able to work with a team. I'm not used to working with a lot of people on a project and stuff like that. That was really overwhelming for me.
If you practice, if you do things a lot of times, you become a lot better at it.
For several months, these young people have been working, troubleshooting problems, and thinking of solutions. An experiment which is monitored by several adult members of the team. Engineers, teachers, and scientists who have become a support system for these young people.
If you have to compare from where we left in Dubai, from 121 to 38th position, that's 83 steps in the rank, which is incredible. So that's a very, very good performance, and I will appreciate. The public knows the ranking, they were keen to know, and I think they need to really celebrate this victory. This is a Seychelles team victory.
After this year's results, the Seychelles team will participate again next year in hopes of a better result. The details of the next competition will be given in January.
Cable and Wireless has announced that its clients will have access to Showmax through the Cable and Wireless platform. This has been made possible with the signing of a partnership with the South African media company MultiChoice. Showmax is an online streaming service with a variety of films and series, including sports programs. Cable and Wireless IPTV manager Nigel Rosette said that this initiative was a promise made by Cable and Wireless when it joined the television service 7 years ago.
To have Showmax with the partnership between Cable and Wireless and the MultiChoice subsidiary, all you need is a device, a phone, or a tablet, and an internet connection with a minimum speed of 2 MB. Cape Noires, with this partnership, is proud to offer Showmax Pro Mobile for only 135 rupees. This is definitely the most affordable content service that Cape Noires is offering. Just imagine with this World Cup, the normal Seychellois or everybody else can have World Cup just for 135 in their pocket. And of course, with our excellent mobile network, we will guarantee the quality of the service.
That's it for the news summary. We'll be back at 8 for the Creole News. Bye-bye for now.